A set is a collection of unique values. No duplicates, no order, no drama. If duplicates annoy you, sets are your best friend. Imagine this list. It's like a variable, or you can say a list called IPs, and that got several IPs here, and some of them are duplicate. For example, this one. So now the 1.1 is multiple times here. So if you print it normally, what will happen is it will print like as usual. So now we will convert this list into set. But first we will add here saying list, and then we'll say unique IPs called variable, and we'll convert it into set using the set function or set method. And now it's set. Now we can print the unique IPs, and we can write it like this. And now you can see the list prints all the IPs and the set prints only the unique IPs here. So now let's talk about fast membership check. Faster than lists always. So let's say we want to check that if this IP exists in our unique IPs set, and if it does exist, we will be printing IP already seen. So I'm gonna comment these out, not this one, yeah. And if I run it now, it will say IP already seen. It is faster because it only will look for this one. It will ignore this because sets deletes the duplicate values. So now let's talk about adding or removing elements, how you can do that. Okay, so to add or remove element, we can use unique underscore IPs, the set name, and then add to add something, and remove to remove something. And you can add your IPs like this and remove any IP like this. And now if you print it again, so now if you run it, it will print like this. So what's happening here is it's adding 1.4 and removing 1.2. If I comment this line out and if I print it again, now it will print only these two. Why? Because it's gonna print like this 1.1 entry only once because there are two, and we just deleted this, so it's printing 1.1 and 1.3. Okay, so let's talk about the error which some of you might make. So that is removing non-existing IP. Like anything, if you try to remove non-existing, you'll get error like this. And how can you safely remove something in set? We can safely remove something in set using the discard method. For example, let's say unique underscore IPs discard, not discard, sorry, and something like this. So now if you run it, it won't throw any errors. No crash, clean logic. Okay, so now let's talk about some set operations, which is very powerful. So I'm gonna take this variable and creating a list saying IP1, IP2. So it got multiple IPs here now, and IP2, IP3. And now I will print using A pipe B. So now what will happen here is it will union. Union means combining data. Okay, now if you run it, it will combine all this data, IP3, IP2 and IP1. IP2 was multiple times, so it combined it into one. Okay, so now next one is intersection. I'm just gonna copy this and let's say intersection. What intersection does is it will print common data. And how you can print common data using the ampersand or the and sign. Now if I run it, let's just comment this out. Now it will print only the common data, which was the IP2. Find overlap instantly. And the third one is difference. It can be used to find what's missing. And for this, we'll use the hyphen or also known as minus sign. So now if you run it, so it will print the different values now. Now let's talk about real world use case, a tool which will detect repeat attackers. Okay, so let's create it. So let's make a variable called attack IPs and we will randomly add IPs there. Like this, and again 1.1, then 3.3.3, and then we'll create a variable called unique attackers, and obviously we will convert the list into sets here, and then we will just print it saying total attackers, and we will use length function here to just print the count of the total attackers, and we'll use length function on unique attackers. Actually it's plural, so let's just make it plural, and if you run it, it will be 3. Why it will be 3? I'll explain it to you. Because it will print only this 1.1.1, 2.2.2 and 3.3.3. If you, in case you are wondering that why it omitted the second 1.1.1, because sets don't print duplicates, it just omits them. And this logic is used in monitoring systems. Okay, so now let's talk about some common beginner mistakes. First is expecting order. So what do I mean by expecting order? It means which one will get deleted. Second is using sets when order matters. In this case, when you use sets when your whatever your data is, its order matters, it's not a very good practice. Sets are for uniqueness, not sequence. Lists store data, sets clean data. If duplicates exist, sets should too. That's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching.